Albert invests part of $6,000 at 12% interest and the rest at 11% interest. His total annual income from these investments is $700. How much is invested at 12%? So make sure you know the formula. I equals PRT, meaning interest equals the principal times the rate times the time. So notice here what I have a table made up where P is the principal, R is the rate, T is the time, and then I is the interest earned. Okay, so I have two investments. Okay, the first one is here at a rate of 0.12. The second one is at a rate of 0.11. So when I fill in this chart, I have this right here. The time is both 1 year for each. It's an annual income, meaning 1 year. Make sure time is in years. Okay, the principal is unknown. You're trying to find how much of the principal is invested at 12%. So the principal, the first investment we'll call X, second investment we call Y. The total would be 6,000. Okay, now remember we said I equals P times R times T. Interest equals principal times rate times time. So I take X times 0.12 times 1. I'm left with the interest rate here, which is 0.12x. Same thing for the second investment. Y times 0.11 times 1 gives me 0.11y. And we know the total interest is $700. So what I have is I have two equations with x and y that I can solve for. I have a system of equations. So the total interest would be the first investment's interest plus the second investment's interest, and that's going to be a total of 700. So if I take 0.12x plus 0.11y, it's going to equal 700. So that's what I have written here, this first equation. My second equation is with my principal. The x plus y would give me 6,000 total. So my second equation I see written here. Now the system of equations, okay, I can multiply the equations by something, or I can add or subtract something, or a combination of both. If you're not sure how to do that, make sure you double check and brush up on that. So this equation here, what I can do is multiply both sides by negative 0.11. I'm left with a negative 0.11x minus 0.11y equals, and then it's going to be a negative 660. Okay, the reason for doing that is so now I can add them together, and I'm left with now a 0.01x. These will cancel, the y's will cancel, and I have that equaling 40. To solve for x, x is going to equal 4,000. So my total for that first investment at 12% is 4,000. And that's what I'm trying to find, so 4,000 will be my answer.